Well, today's about basically the universal income. It sounds like it's a new thing, but really it's not. I mean, you get Social Security, it's a universal income. It's pretty much the lowest, and we can already tell people can't live off that really. But it's all about the digital ID. That's what they really want to push. Because then, well, you got, I know three of them so far. You got the guy from Facebook, uh, the nerdy looking guy. You got Bill Gates, bought up all the farmland and everything. I think he owns like 400,000 acres now or something like that. And then you got the Schwab guy, the German, the UN. They're trying to push all this. Now that everything's sold over to, you know, online and from other countries, they're just trying to connect them all together, and it's just a system of control, really. That way, they did it in the COVID era. I don't think you're supposed to say that though. So, but they did the passport IDs, and it's basically so they can control everything. And then they want to make it where we eat. He's buying all the farmland, so that way, we can eat these bugs that they want to put in when damn well, meat's better. But then you got they got the digital IDs. They got the electric cars, so that way they can shut them off on you. And then if you have a gas car, then your insurance is going to be twice as high, or they can just say they don't want to insure you anymore. They're already doing this in, I think, Ireland or something like that. And then they got, that's why they're always trying to do these gun things, because America can't fight back if you take away all their guns. It'd be like every other country. That's what stops it. Hopefully that's when people draw a line in the sand when they try to do that. But if they get away with that, it's done. It seems like the rich people just seem like they have the right to control everybody else's lives when they don't. What gives them a right? God gives us the right to live and eat and travel and food and everything. You have a right to a little serenity without, not everything has to be a law. And then you got, let's see, this list just goes on and on. Once they do that, then they want to do the universal income. It's kind of like Social Security. You get a universal income, and then it gives you just enough to live off of. And the reason they're making, they're buying up they want you to lose your houses. They want you to lose your land. They want you to lose your house. They want you not to be able to pay for anything. They want more people on the streets. They want more immigration. They want all that, because then it kind of forces it, because people are going to be so broke. They're going to cry so much to the government, come help me, government, help me, government. Government's going to be like, yeah, sure, we're going to do a universal income. You're going to have to do a digital ID, or you're not going to be able to get this universal income. Which is, once they have that, then they can just shut off anything. You spent too much money on this, so you're gonna have to limit you to that. And it's just control, and you're never gonna be free. I mean, it's like it would be a giant jail, it'd be a giant prison, basically. You got the not even a 1% like running everybody else. They already do it. So it's like, what do you think all these bosses are, man? And then they scare you with the debt. Your children are gonna pay for this forever. The debt's run by Congress. They can cancel the debt anytime they want. This is what they do every time they reset countries. They just get more power and more power, and then you lose more rights. And pretty soon you got nothing left. Have you ever heard that saying, when you bag a man to the wall, you got nothing to lose? I think that's what they're doing. It's going to be, this is nothing. Then they just have open borders. I mean, I've seen that. They just escort them right on through. They ain't even stopping them or anything. All because of a little bit. I don't know what's going on with the way the world is. The whole point was, I can't even pronounce that LGBTQ stuff. They were like, I want men and women, you should be able to marry a woman if you're a woman. If you're a man, you're a man. We give them all that. They're all happy. It's never enough. It just keeps on going. People are going to have to just say no. I mean, look at Disney now. Look at all. I watch a show, and it's like, I don't know, man. I can't stand any of it anymore. I'd rather go back and watch the 80s stuff. Yeah, but about all I can think about in my mind right now. I was taking a lunch break. Might as well get something to eat. But other than that, man, life's good. You know, the reason inflation, you got inflation so much is, you know, keep letting more people in. There's only so many items. It's going to cost more. And if you want double the amount of money you get paid, of course it's going to raise the price of everything. So it's no different than making $1. You know, when a burger was at 10 cents, now it's, you know, $1, your burger's 90 cents. Because it's impossible. It's impossible to get any of the, just the way the fucking, everything's just so effed up. I can't even go on. It's just overwhelming with all this shit. Then you got such a social media just overwhelming everything. The news just, basically when you watch the news, just all you got to do is the opposite of whatever they're saying is the truth. So if they say, oh yeah, you want to do this, you don't want to do it. If they say don't do this, then that's the first thing you want to do. It's all the opposite. When they lie about so many things, to see the truth, you just have to go the opposite of whatever they say. That's the truth.